Located in the Central Valleys region of southern Mexico, and with a history of civilization dating back thousands of years, Oaxaca is a city where you can find the best of Mexican tradition and culture. Both the city and the surrounding valley have been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Sites, so you know there is plenty worth seeing in the area. In today's video, I will be looking at where to stay in Oaxaca and showing you my top picks of the best areas in the city. We begin with the historic Centro. The historic Centro district at the heart of Oaxaca is so large that I have separated it into two distinct halves, bisected by the Avenue de la Independencia. The northern half is formed from an eclectic mix of neighborhoods and communities. This is where you will find the neighborhood of Santo Domingo. The Grand Temple to Santo Domingo is the centerpiece of this region, drawing visitors to explore its opulent interior. The attached 17th-century monastery has been converted into the Museum of Cultures of Oaxaca, displaying a variety of artifacts relating to the region's history. Just across the Avenue de la Independencia is the Oaxaca Metropolitan Cathedral. A grand building that began construction in the 1500s, it is one of the primary tourist locations in Oaxaca. It overlooks the Zocalo Oaxaca Public Square, directly to the south. The square is a popular meeting place, surrounded by cafes and restaurants. It is also a popular spot for street vendors and market stalls to set up, so it's worth taking a stroll around to see what's going on. Accommodation in the south of Centro mostly falls into the mid-range. There are a few hostels available if you are really on a tight budget, but mostly the offerings are affordable hotels and apartments. Nestled at the northwestern corner of Centro is the small bohemian neighborhood of Ciaodlaco. Known for its cobbled streets and small, local shops, Ciaodlaco is ideal for anyone who wants to stay close to the city center, but out of the crush of the main district. The area isn't famous for any particular tourist attraction, but the street art that covers many of the buildings here is a popular draw. Many of the shops are decorated with beautiful, vibrant artwork, which paints the winding streets with a wash of rainbow colors. It's worth taking a walk around the alleys just to see what new art you can discover, almost like it's an open-air gallery. A little community to the north of Centro, Barrio de Xochimilco, is the oldest neighborhood in Oaxaca. Despite being just a few minutes from the activity of the city center, the old cobbled streets possess a quiet, small-town vibe. Spending your vacation in Xochimilco is perfect if you want to enjoy a peaceful break in the convenience of a modern city. The area is ideal for anyone who wants to experience the local culture. There are several galleries offering workshops and local arts and crafts for you to try during your stay, whilst independent handicraft stores sell locally made and traditional artisan souvenirs. Meanwhile, the bars and restaurants that populate the area primarily offer traditional Mexican cuisine. Branching off from the northwest corner of Centro, Santa María del Marquesado is a residential suburb that runs along the southwest side of the estatal Cerro del Fortín Ecological Park. The massive park is ideal for anyone who enjoys hiking and outdoor activities, with a number of trails leading across the wooded hill. Aside from the views across the city that can be appreciated from the top of the hill, the park houses several interesting facilities. Most notably, the observatory and neighboring planetarium will be fascinating attractions for any visitors with a love of science. The large area to the south of Centro is the University district, Universidad. Comprised of a number of smaller communities, this region is ideal for anyone who wants to stay near to the city center, whilst avoiding the crowds and high rates for accommodation. Being so close to the main attractions, whilst being more open with fewer people, makes this an ideal location for those visiting with children. There are plenty of local restaurants serving a range of cuisines to keep everyone happy, so you won't have to worry about constantly traveling into Centro and back for meals. The last option on this list is further out of the city than the others. San Agustín de las Juntas is a small town, just south of Oaxaca City, directly next to Oaxaca International Airport. If you are in Oaxaca on a layover, have an early morning flight you don't want to miss, or want to stay near the airport for any other reason, San Agustín de las Juntas is the perfect choice. If you do want to travel into Oaxaca City during your stay, Route 175 connects the area directly to the city center. You can be in the heart of the city in just a few minutes by car or taxi. Oaxaca is a beautiful city, with tons to offer visitors, regardless of how you like to spend your city breaks. I hope this video has given you a solid idea of where you most want to see, and where the best place for you to stay in Oaxaca is.